my for some reason my internet or something went out. But anyway, we're going to try this again. But before I get started, I just want to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my YouTube channel. My channel is a little over 4 years old, and it would not be possible without all my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is most people cannot handle a $400 emergency. Most everyday people, there may be folks who listen to this live stream right now, who cannot handle a $400 emergency. You know, the car may break down, or they light bill may be higher than usual, or we all know the food bill is going up. Any kind of situation or emergency where you may need $400, but yet that person is getting up and going to work every day. Some folks are working multiple jobs, and still, if a $400 emergency was to occur, they literally do not have that money to pull out of their emergency savings account. This is real talk, people. You know, I talk to a lot of people, I listen to a lot of people in a natural environment, and I listen to the words that come out of their mouth. And one of the commonalities is that I'm hearing is that if a $400 emergency was to occur, they literally would not know what they're going to do because they don't have the money to handle that emergency. You know, from 2007 to 2012, you know, I was one of those people. You know, and I got tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. I got tired of not having emergency money to fall back on. It didn't have to be a $400 emergency. During that time when I was living in financial destruction, you know, I didn't have 2 cents to my name. And that was the driving force after I had my spiritual battle in 2012 to write my powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom. And God gave me the skills to rise above my financial situation. He gave me the power and skills to invest my money, to control my money, and to retire debt-free. I exited up out of the workforce September of 2023, years early, and I was debt-free many years before I retired. This is real talk. I literally, my book hit all major bookstores going on 3 years. Still today, all of the skills and strategies I learned back in 2012 when God gave me those skills to rise above my financial situation, I literally use my own book, Awake Financial Freedom, as a resource to sustain my financial freedom. But like I said, there are everyday people right now. If a $400 emergency was to occur, they will have no idea on how they're going to handle that emergency. And on the flip side, you got a group of people out there, even though they cannot handle a $400 emergency. Because I used to live in Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived many places, and I've seen this with my own eyes. They cannot handle a $400 emergency, but on the flip side, they're spending and splurging, taking weekend trips every weekend, going to Vegas multiple times throughout the year, ordering stuff online, spending and splurging like no tomorrow, only making about $50,000 or $60,000 a year, but they live in $1 million little lifestyle, trying to keep up with the Joneses. So they spending and splurging like no tomorrow, but on the flip side, if a $400 emergency was to occur, they wouldn't have the money. On the flip side, they're spending and splurging, and then they're asking to borrow money to get gas to go to work. So I've seen it all. But the bottom line is most people cannot handle a $400 emergency. And I'm going to tell you something. In order to get out of that type of financial destruction, not being able to handle financial emergencies and borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, I'm going to say one thing. It requires a shift in mindset. It really does. It really does require a shift in your mindset about money. And that's the main ingredient right there. So again, share this information. I always wanted to revisit this topic because it's real talk. You may be one of those people who, if a $400 emergency was to occur right now, you literally would not have the money. This is real talk. Like I said, I talk to a lot of people in the natural environment, in the real world. I listen to a lot of people in the natural environment, and I'm hearing a commonality with the words that coming out of these people's mouth in terms of not being able to handle a $400 emergency. So that's all I have. Simple, fast, simple fidelis, and I'm gonna leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.